Hi, my name is Abby Lords, and the artist I chose to research is Kara Walker. Walker was born in Stockton, California, but grew up in Atlanta from the age 13. She earned a bachelor's degree at the Atlanta College of Art in 1991 and an MFA from the Rhode Island School of Design in 1994. 3 years later, she won a MacArthur Genius Fellowship in 1997, and today she lives and works in New York City. She is the recipient of many awards, notably the John D. and Catherine T. MacArthur Foundation Achievement Award in 1997 and the United States Artist Eileen Harris Norton Fellowship in 2008. In 2012, Walker became a member of the American Academy of Arts and Letters. In 2015, she was named the Tepper Chair in Visual Arts at the Mason Gross School of Arts at the Rutgers University. Kara Walker's career is primarily dominated by her interests in silhouettes. Her deliberate choices in medium not only add deeper meaning to her projects, but also make her a great model for contemporary style of art. The experimentation in this media came after years of working in oil paint and the dissatisfying inability to achieve full abstraction. She exhibited her first silhouetted works while in school, but did not receive much popularity until later. Walker's work immediately calls into question what black art could and should be. Walker says, quote, "I'm going to take everything I do about power and desire and use the tropes of the slave narrative or the slave romance, like the antebellum romance, as the way to talk about these themes because this is something that clearly won't go away. It will just keep being an unaddressed bugaboo in American culture," close quote. Despite Walker's success, her work has been viewed as controversial. She wants her viewers to feel discomfort because she essentially wants us to come to terms with the unjust experiences in the South against racial and gender stereotypes, rather than hiding it or glossing over the horrible histories. Kara Walker's work has appeared in major collections at the Guggenheim Museum, the Museum of Modern Art, and the Metropolitan Museum of Art, all in New York City. Her work has most recently been featured in the Cleveland Museum of Art. She grew up partially around Stone Mountain, Georgia, and in that part of the country there was always this aura of mythology and palpable sense of otherness about being a Southerner. She wanted to draw a bridge between themes, not just between slavery and the sugar trade, but between industry and waste, spawned by the fact that molasses is a byproduct of processing sugar. It represents a metaphor for identity formation. Her installations are based on the 19th century black characters or loosely created as her own identity. They are all reduced, however, to this black paper. Her hope is to bring back similar terrain by creating ironic pieces about African American culture. Her art and heart were filled with received violence, some real and some exaggerated. She has an uneasy relationship with her own imagination, and she would rather make the work than hold it all inside. In conclusion, Kara Walker uses her life experiences to create art and uses her voice to talk about controversial and encourages her viewers to have these uncomfortable conversations. I hope you enjoyed learning about Kara Walker and what makes her her.